I decided to make a simple game using ChatGPT to see ChatGPT can handle it or not. First of all, I said ChatGPT to give me a simple hyper-casual game idea that will be easy to develop. And ChatGPT told me about Bubble Blast game, where bubbles will appear and player have to pop them. So I asked ChatGPT to find me some cool free assets of bubbles. ChatGPT showed me some links, but in this case ChatGPT was completely failed. None of those links were working. Even some links were broken. So I decided to go and find bubble assets myself. Actually, there are a lot of bubble assets, but I couldn't get any of them for free. So at that moment I started finding balloons instead of bubbles, and I got this beautiful balloon set. I downloaded the asset, modified this in Adobe Illustrator and imported directly in Unity. Then I just made slice of each balloons and hit apply. Wow, now every balloons are separated from each other. Now after getting the first asset, it's time to find some cool background for my game. And after a little research in Google, I find this one. Again I downloaded the asset and imported it in Unity. So after all of this, it's time to start program my game. So again I open ChatGPT and ask to write me a player script where if the player touch a balloon, then the balloon will pop and a pop effect will appear at the position of the balloon. This time ChatGPT was really effective. It write me a code to do exactly these stuffs. Again I asked ChatGPT to write me another script for spawning balloons from an array of balloon object and move them upward and randomize time to spawn the balloons. Again ChatGPT did its best and write the script for me. Now it's time to go back to Unity. So I opened Unity again and set up some steps to import the scripts. I make a new empty game object and rename it to balloon spawner. Then I just duplicated the balloon spawner objects and set them in 5 different positions. I drag and drop all balloons in the game scene. Then I added capsule collider 2D and rigid body 2D to each balloon game objects and made prefab of every balloons. I make a new folder inside project and rename it to scripts. And I create player and balloon spawner script on it. It's time to copy paste ChatGPT generated codes into those scripts. I simply copy the code from ChatGPT and paste them in the player script. Then I did the same with balloon spawner script. Then I drag and drop the balloon spawner script in the balloon spawner game objects. I select and lock all balloon spawner game object and drag and drop all the balloon prefabs into the balloon prefab option of balloon spawner script. Okay, let's play the game now. Actually the problem is balloons had its gravity, so I had to set the gravity equal to 0, and I forgot about the most important part of the game, the player script. I didn't even add the player script in any game object. So I made a new game object and rename it as player. Then I tag it as player and added the player script in the player game object. I made a canvas and added restart and exit button on it. Again ChatGPT made me the restart and exit function for my canvas management script. Also I made some text for score system. Although I made all the script using ChatGPT, I had to make the game manager script myself. This script actually handled the text appeared on screen and the game over system as well. Like if certain amount of balloons will hit the game manager object, then the game will over. Then I made the game manager game object, tagged it as game manager and added a box collider 2D on it. I turned the trigger option on and spread it in X position to fit full area. After adding the script in Game Manager game object and setting up the connections between player and Game Manager script, it's time to play the game again. So let's play the game. Wow, this time the game is playing smoothly. As you can see, I added some particle effects in pop areas, which is looking cool. It took 3 hours to complete the game and another 3 hours to publish it on Google Play Store. Although this game took 3 hours to develop, here is Land of Zombies, one of the biggest game I ever made with 2 years of development. The game is about zombie modes with a story and some challenging levels where zombies will attack you from every side. The game is now available on Steam. You can enjoy it. And of course, I will make a video on 2 years of development of Land of Zombies. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe us for more game related videos. Thanks.